Well, this episode is going to be a little different. You saw the thumbnail that maybe had you click on this video, and I'm going to get to that in just a minute. I want to show you a couple new products. One, I'm really excited. Actually, I'm excited about both of them. And yeah, we're going to get to the thumbnail in just a minute. Yeah, things are going to change. Thank you so much for being here. This, honestly, is one of my favorite purchases ever. If you watch our channel, a lot of you have seen it before. I actually have a job coming up, so I got to put some fuel in the tractor. Thought I would show you guys the process. I love so many different things about it. I love the fact that it's poly. It's made by BLACKHORSE. I'll put the link in the description. It's 32 gallons. It's just quality, even the fuel nozzle itself. And what I do is I'll hook it right up to the battery of the tractor and yeah, get it fueled. So I've got it hooked up to the battery. Very, very simple. The cord is really nice and long on it too. Yeah, in addition to the fuel cord itself, I'm not sure what the length is. I'm gonna say it's gotta be 8 to 10 feet. Give you an idea, if you guys can see that, that's how much fuel is coming out. It also does have an auto stop, you know, like you're gonna get at the gas station. So I'm not one for unboxing videos. I find them kind of boring. But I got a Father's Day gift from Tess that I think you guys are gonna like. So yeah, I'm gonna go through putting it together, but I'm gonna put that on time lapse, so not take up a lot of your time. But I wanted to share it with you. So this is a multi-function 3-tier welding cart. I have an older welding cart that's very, very small. This is gonna bring the welding unit up higher off the ground and allow me to put some different supplies and that in the cart. I actually have another welding unit coming, a stick welder. The manufacturer wants to send to me to try out. Never welded with a stick welder before, so I'm anxious to do that. So yeah, let me get this thing together so I can show you guys. My old welding cart. So I just had like the one shelf down there, and then here's this one. And I'm thinking when I get that 110 stick welder, I think it may fit under here. You put some supplies up here, and you see I just got a real small acetylene tank on here right now, but it's got the chains, and then it's got these hooks for the ground and power. And the way they designed it is it's tipped up so that it's easy to see to change your controls. This was $159. Like I said, it was a Father's Day gift from Tess. I'll put the link in the description. I'd recommend it. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not the best built one in the world, but for 159 bucks, it's better than I had. But this product was sent to me, and a company called Safe asked me to try this out. The reason I'm excited about it, I have an older MIG welder that hey, if the company wants to send me a new MIG welder, I sure would love that. I am hoping to get a plasma cutter as well, but this is a stick welder. This is very, very affordable. I'm gonna put the link in the description for this. I'll put it in there for the fuel caddy as well, and the welding cart. But I don't have a stick welder, and I don't know how to stick weld. I've never done it. So we're gonna do a separate episode. I'm just gonna kind of introduce you to this product today, and we're gonna do a separate episode with some stick welding. So what's nice about this is it's dual voltage. It is 110 and 220, boy, it's really packed nicely too. And it's really, really small. And that is going to work out nice with the new welding cart. I'll show you that in a minute. So they give you some rods with it, and I'm not sure, I guess this is, well, yeah, this is going to be like some kind of a welding mask. I'm not going to use that. I'll use the one that I have. So this is a 2-in-1 welding kit. It supports both stick and TIG lift welding. As I mentioned, it's dual voltage, 110 and 220. It's got a hot start, anti-stick, and arc force, which ensures a smooth start each time. And it's, what I really love, user-friendly. So this is the unit itself. You can see it's very small. This is where you have your settings at. This is your positive and negative for your cables. And then just a power cord. What I like about the ability to stick weld, matter of fact, I just watched this. If you guys watch our channel, you might also watch Country View Acres with Evan and Rebecca. Evan has a 3-point mounted generator. Now, I'm not sure if 3-point mounted generators can give you 220 or not. I kind of think it might only be 110. But he was putting fencing up, went out into the field, and he brought his stick welder with him.
I got the PTO generator with stick welder.
Because number one, there's no gas that you need with the stick welder, and you can run it off of 110 volt. So in putting together his fencing right out in the field, it was very convenient for him. And I could see that coming about in the future as well. Just the overall convenience, the simplicity of not having gas as well. I just think is going to make things simpler for the little bit of welding that I do. But let me show you something else, the reason I'm excited about this. All right, so you just saw us putting together this cart, and this unit is going to fit nicely right here. Man, if it could fit on this shelf as well. I think it's an advantage having both units on one cart. So again, look for that in the future. We'll be doing kind of a little beginner's stick welding lesson. I'm going to have my cousin Greg come over, and he's not a professional welder by any stretch of the imagination either, but he's done a fair share of stick welding, and he's going to teach me how to do that. So yeah, excited about trying this new product. Yeah, so as to the thumbnail, the explanation for it, no, it's not clickbait. Yeah, I don't know where my YouTube future lies at this point. I'm a pretty private guy, but what I didn't want, we're pretty religious about posting every single Sunday. This is a little different. It's coming out on Wednesday, and I'll talk to you about that in just a minute. And the reason for it. Yeah, when you see this video, I will be in the operating room. I tell you right now, I'm not looking for anybody's sympathy. I just wanted explanation as to why you may see a few Sundays go by and you don't see any videos from us. I've got a tumor on my back that I'm going to have removed. That's going to be kind of intricate surgery. Not exactly sure how it's going to go. Not exactly sure how long the recovery is going to be, which is the reason that, as I said, reason I'm posting this video and trying to offer some explanations so you just don't think, hey, geez, what happened to these guys? Yeah, like I said, I'm not looking for anybody's sympathy. I've had this issue before. Thankfully, they've been benign. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. I've been dreading this for 8 months. I've known about it, and it's kind of put my life on hold to a certain aspect. I'm going to be really glad to get it over with. I'm not going to be glad about the recovery, certainly, but I'll get through it. So yeah, not looking for sympathy. Prayers are always welcome. But I'm not sure when I'm going to see you guys again. But in any event, thank you so much for watching this video and all of our videos. And God bless you all. And I will see you next time on Tractors in Life.